That's right, everyone. We're back at EPCOT. We're here for the Festival of the Holidays. Let's go. And of course, the Disney 100 is still going on. Just that in the background.
Thank you.
There we go.
Okay. All right. Close together, you guys.
Hey, look. 100-year anniversary ornaments. This will look a whole lot better tonight. By the way, during the Festival of Holidays, there are food and drink options, as well as desserts. You can meet Santa over there at the Odyssey and enjoy some desserts. And all the way around World Showcase, there are food booths. And right here at Showcase Plaza, you can check out Joyful, a celebration of the season. And each country in World Showcase has their own holiday storyteller we're going to be checking out. Don't know how many we'll get to today, because also tonight is the Candlelight Processional, which we will also be checking out. So that's all coming up later. So lots to see. Let's go.
Christmas, Christmas, Christmas in the air. Christmas, 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 Christmas in the air. Christmas in the air. Christmas in the air. Christmas in the air. Listen to the bells ringing on the wells. Listen to the message everywhere that there is Christmas in the air.
Hello, everyone. We are the Voices of Liberty. Hark the herald angels sing. Glory to the newborn King. Angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing o'er the plain, and the mountains in reply, echoing their joyous strain. Oh, Gloria in excelsis Deo, Gloria in excelsis Deo. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Thank you so much. Good morning. We are the Voices of Liberty, and welcome to the American Pavilion. Now, we're going to be performing for the next few moments, but before we continue on, we want to let you all know our friends here have the best seats in the house. You see, they're underneath this dome as close as they can get to the edge of the red circle. And we want to invite all of you to be underneath the dome, especially if you're behind the pillars and underneath the balcony. Say, excuse me, come in closer. Thanks so much for doing that. And just experience the magic and the mystery and the engineering of the dome. Appreciate y'all. There you go. Perfect. And for those of you that are trying to still face one direction, we love to see your smiling face. Great to come around to the sides of the front. So I want to ask you, as we're all getting settled, oh no, you're almost there. Wanted to ask, are you all having fun at EPCOT today? We are as well. We cannot wait to share some of our favorite holiday classics just for you. This next song is for children of all ages.
And Dancer, and Prancer, and Vixen, Comet, and Cupid, and Donner, and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeers still have their all hidden names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say,
Oh, Rudolph, with your nose so bright,
hey, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved it as they shouted out with glee. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say,
Off with your nose so bright.
hey, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved it as they shouted out with glee. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in
Christmas is not the only holiday celebrated this time of year. Soon, many of our friends are going to be celebrating the Festival of Lights, or Hanukkah.
Oh, Hanukkah, come light the menorah. Let's have a party, we'll all dance a hora. Gather round the table, we'll give you a treat. Dreidels to play with and latkes to eat. And while we are praying, the candles are burning low. One for each night, they will share a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. One for each night, they will share a sweet light to remind us of days long ago. I have a little dreidel, I made it out of clay. When it's dry and ready, the dreidel I will play. Oh, dreidel, 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 I made it out of clay. Oh, dreidel, 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 now dreidel I will play. Ebenu shalom alechem. Ebenu shalom alechem. Ebenu shalom alechem.
inspired from France, and it's simply entitled French Chorale of Praise.
Chantez-moi la paix qui est aux cieux, aujourd'hui est né le Fils de Dieu. Va la 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 la, Jésus sauve, va la 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 la, le rédempteur, suivons son étoile pour arriver, jusqu'à Bethléem où il est né. Noël, 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 Noël,
E là, no, occupatorsi, scusi. Oh, it's good to see you. Occupatorsi, scusi, so sorry. Scusi. No, Isabella. I mean that, listen, we have friends here, we need to... You know. Scusi. Hello. Listen, you stay right here, huh? You be good, huh? We have friends here, and you're making up. Okay, stay. Andiamo. Come closer, huh? Come close. The children especially. Come in here. Question. Have you seen any witches? So sorry. Any mean witches? No? No mean witches? Oh, good. This is very good. Isabella, our friends here say no mean witches, and they are all saluting me like this. It's so nice of them, huh? That's good. Buon Natale! You know what this means?
Merry Christmas!
Yes, you in the back of the cheap seats. Good. Yes. Buon Natale means Merry Christmas. Now, I am La Bafana, and I am a witch. Oh, but I'm a good witch, huh? I'm a good witch. Good, yeah, you see, I wear this disguise over my head. Do you know why? They mean witches. Do you know what they do? They tease me, huh? Tease me. You know, I think it's because they are jealous, because I, La Befana, I am the gift giver here in Italia, huh? If the children are good, I bring the sweets, the treats, the goodies. If you are not so good, then what do I bring?
Coal!
Oh, sir, in the back, you said that very quickly. Oh, I recognize you now, huh? Nah, I kid, I joke, huh? I joke. Now, in America, there is a gift giver, see? He looks a little like this guy right here. And it says, ho, 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 ho. Who is this?
Santa Claus!
Santa Claus, see? Now, I want to tell you something, and I don't mean to brag, but I have been bringing the bambini, the gifts, down the chimney long before old St. Nicholas of Bambino himself, huh? That means I'm old. Yes, Santa Claus, tell me, what does he fly?
On a sleigh!
On a sleigh, and the, Reindeer, oh, poor La Bafana. She has no sleigh, no reindeer. What do you suppose La Bafana flies?
A broom!
A broom, see, because I'm a witch. No, nothing? Not even a little scared? What if I only bring you socks and underwear for Christmas, huh? Yeah, what, you're crazy, huh? You like the socks and underwear, huh? Okay, I'll remember that. Only socks and underwear for you. All right, now, Santa Claus, when does he bring the gifts? What night when you are sleeping? When? Christmas Eve, see? When does La Bafana bring the gifts?
Epiphany!
The Epiphany! The eve of the Epiphany, that would be January 5th. Why? Everyone say, why, La Bafana? Why? I will tell you. Because there are many ways my tale is told. But this is my story. Sand. Camels. No running water, Once upon a time, over 2,000 years ago, Italia, it was the center of an empire, much bigger than it is today. And Rome reached all the way out to what is now known as the Middle East. I lived in a little cottage at the edge of an old highway where caravans of camels would come by all the time. You don't see camels very often now, do you, huh?
No.
Maybe some Teslas, but no camels. One day, I was sweeping in front of my little house. Yeah, we did that back then. We swept outside. Okay. Oh, and I look. I see that there are travelers coming towards me, and they are on camels. They are so exotic, dressed like kings, huh? The men, not the camels. Funny though, and they are so excited. They are pointing this way and that way, and they are saying so many words I do not understand. But lucky for me, these men, they talk with their hands. This I understand. They say a word I remember. Bethlehem. You've heard of these, huh? You know the stories of the Bethlehem, right? Ah, you must realize, it was so long ago, La Bafana did not know of the Bethlehem. La Bafana, that big star in the sky, is to tell that a great king was born in the Bethlehem, and we are following his star. Ah, yes. I remember this star. I've seen it. It is why the sky is so bright the last few nights. If I'm being honest, I was getting a little annoyed. It was keeping me up at night. But I am so excited, so caught up in the story of finding the young king, that these strangers, these travelers, they ask me to come with them to the Bethlehem. For a moment, I have such a longing to follow that star. And then I think, what? You crazy, La Bafana? You pazzo, huh? Camels, stars, strange men in the middle of the night, huh? Not so good, ladies. Huh? No. I'm sorry. La Bafana cannot come, huh? So the men, they go to the Bethlehem without me. But you know, I stand outside for a while, and I look up at that star, and I wonder. A few days later, a young shepherd comes running into my village, and he comes to me and he says, La Bafana, why do you not go to the Bethlehem? Everyone is talking about the baby king, the king that was born in a poor stable. And Bafana, La Bafana, they are saying that he is the Son of God. Just then, the sky opens up, and it is filled with a bright light, so bright La Bafana cannot even look. It's as if the sky had burst into glory. And the sound of the angels singing, so many, many angels, like nothing I had ever heard before. I knew then I must go to the Bethlehem. So I run inside to find a little gift for the special bambino. You see, the kings, they had brought the fancy gifts, but I had nothing. But I could not go empty-handed, huh? So I look, huh? And I search. But all I can find are little scraps of wool that I make into a doll. And I think is better than nothing, huh? So I am so excited. I will go to the Bethlehem. I will see the little king. So I run outside to follow the star, but it is gone. The beautiful star, she is no longer there. La Bafana had waited too long. What would I follow to find the young king? And so, since then, I have been looking for the Jesus Bambino, the Christ child. And on the eve of the Epiphany, that is when the three kings arrived in the Bethlehem, I climb down the chimneys, and I look into the faces of the children, and I think, are you the Christ child? And when they are sleeping, you think this could be so. I may not find the Jesus Bambino, but when I look into the faces of the children, those precious faces, it reminds me of the miracle of that star. And I leave a gift. Look at you. You're all probably thinking, oh, La Bafana, the story is so sad, huh? No, not so. Say why, La Bafana? Why? I will tell you. Because here in Italia, Christmas is a time of great celebration. It is a time to gather the families, the grandmothers, the grandfathers, the aunts, the uncles, the cousins, and we cook, huh? Oh, manja. And we eat, we laugh. We tell stories around the table, and the bambini, they play with the gifts that I bring them. Then we sing and we dance. Oh, it's molto bello. I may not have found the Christ child, but in giving the gifts, I have found joy. Huh? Now, with that I say, arrivederci, but before I do, I must put on my disguise again and put my scarf on because I do not want the bad, mean witches to find me, huh? You know, I should bring them, the mean witches a gift, huh? Of coal. You all have been so kind in listening to my story, and in doing so, you have made me, the gift giver, so happy, huh? And so good, huh? But you know, why do Why do I do this? Why do I wear this? Why do I worry about what the mean witches say to me, huh? Do you think I should hide from the mean witches?
No!
No, you are right. I will not do that because you have given me the gift to be true to myself, huh?
Yeah.
To follow my own star. I do not want to hide. I want to spread joy. So, I will leave you with this, my version of a saying we have here in Italia. Pesqua con chi vuoi, Natale con I tuoi. Celebrate Easter with whomever you choose. But Christmas, always with your own, huh? Buon Natale!
Buon Natale!
Grazie, my friends. I appreciate it.
Arrivederci.
If you would like to get a picture with me, I will come over here. I'm having a very good hair day, huh? You look, huh? Isabel, everything looks good, huh? Come, I will take you. Hi.
Daruma for sale. Now we come get around. Daruma for sale. Daruma for sale. Daruma for sale. Hi, お願いします。
If we could all take one step back for me.
はい、すみません。ありがとうございます。はい、perfect. ありがとう。How many more nights must I sleep before it's New Year's Day? On New Year's Day, we will fly kites. On New Year's Day, let's spin tops. Please come soon. New Year's Day. はい、いらっしゃいいらっしゃい。どうもありがとう。だるま市、だるま市、だるま構成お釣りの前です。だるま構成をいらっしゃい。はい、皆さん、that's you. Happy New Year, or as Japanese say, 明けましておめでとうございます。My name is Shizue. Yes, the old year is almost gone, and it's time to welcome the new year. So even though it's a bit early, I want to wish you everyone a Happy New Year!
Thank you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year! ありがとうございます. Very good. Now, let's say it together in Japanese this time. Repeat after me. 明けまして。おめでとう。ございます。Wow, perfect, perfect! いらっしゃいませ. Welcome to the Japan Pavilion in a celebration of the traditional Japanese New Year called Oshogatsu. It lasts from January 1st through January 7th. Today, I appear before you as a humble street vendor. What I sell is a very important part of Oshogatsu. And here it is. It's called a Daruma doll. He's rather handsome, don't you think? Daruma is like a good luck charm. As you can see, Daruma has no pupils in his eyes. The custom among Japanese is to make a wish and paint in his left eye. Oh, actually, I made a wish on my own Daruma doll right over here, like this. And then, when your wish comes true, you must paint in the other eye. I'm still waiting for my wish to come true. But what if your wish doesn't come true by the end of the year? Well, that's okay. You can always try again next year because I got lots of darumas to sell, you know. Mini daruma, big daruma. Lots of darumas available. Darumas for sale, darumas for sale. Now, did you know that the legend of the Daruma dates back to the 6th century when a Buddhist monk named Daruma Daishi
journeyed from India to China to spread the teachings of Buddha. His journey was very difficult, and oftentimes the road that he traveled was plagued with bandits. He had no weapons. How could he protect himself? Well, the answer was in the teachings of Buddha. Listen, my disciples. I believe that if the body is in poor health, then the spirit will also be weak. Thus, Dharma developed a system of exercise to keep the mind and body healthy and to deal with the bandits. So this unique style of exercise and defense traveled all the way to Japan. Practice with empty hands, it was called kara, meaning empty, ten, meaning hands, os, yeah, karate. And years later, Dharma went to a temple at the top of a great mountain, where he meditated for 9 years. Can you imagine remaining motionless for 9 years? I cannot stay still for even 9 minutes or 9 seconds. Well, this is why the Dharma is a symbolic reminder for people of Japan of patience and persistence through the ups and downs of life. As we say, nara korobi yaoki, which means literally, knocked down 7 times and get up 8. He always comes back to the upright position, no matter how hard it is knocked over. So, the Japanese traditional New Year, or Oshogatsu, is a time to get back up, or time for rejuvenations, asking for blessings, and celebrating the coming of spring. On this day, my family and I carry out centuries-old rituals and traditions together. So during this time, everyone should be free from stress, work, or study. So we do many New Year's preparations in advance. We clean up, we mail out the greeting cards, and we even make a cool, colorful delicacy to eat over the first few days of the New Year. And this delicacy is called osechi ryori. And I remember my mother spending days and days preparing it. She explained the significance of each part of osechi ryori as she made it. Shi-chan, would you like a taste of osechi ryori? Okay, how about sweet omelette or datemaki brings learning? You like to learn, don't you? Okay, well, how about the fish eggs? Yum! Kazunoko brings fertility. Fertility means lots of grand babies. Don't you want to have a big family? No. Okay, well, there are black beans or kuromame for health, and sweet chestnuts, kurikinto, brings wealth. Well, money. I want lots of money. Give me. Okay, sure. Yummy, oishii. So I love sweet chestnuts, but New Year's Eve meal was my favorite. Do you know what we eat on New Year's Eve in Japan? No, it's thin and long. It's in a soup. Can you guess? Noodles. Yes, we eat soba noodles on New Year's Eve. Since my childhood, I stay up late every New Year's Eve eating soba noodles, hoping to have a long and healthy life, like a long soba noodles. And then I hear the ringing of a huge bronze Buddhist temple's bells called Joya no Kane. Go, go, midnight, go. On New Year's Eve. Well, can you guess how many times the bell rings on New Year's Eve in Japan? Any number? 12. Okay, 12. How about bigger than 12? 7, 12, 24. 24, more! 50, more! 29. 20, oh, 100. Oh, very good. How about 100 plus 8 equals everybody? Wow, you're a genius. That's right, 108. But in Japanese Buddhism, it is said that you want some 108 onno, which means earthly desires, like laziness, stubbornness, greed. Well, can you guess which one this little girl wanting lots of money had greed, right? So as is Japanese tradition, after the 108 gongs of the bell, I bid my desired sayonara and started the new year with a clean slate. Then on the first day of the new year, which is called Ganjitsu, I rise early and put on new clothes from head to toe and try to go see the first sunrise of the year called Hatsuhirone. Before breakfast, I drink a sweet spiced wine called otoso. And it is said that by drinking otoso, we vanquish evil spirit within ourselves and prevent sickness within the mile of our home. Then I run to the mailbox to check on the beautiful New Year greeting cards or engajo from my family and friends. And later in the day, they called us to my family's home, coming for the meal of osechi ryori, and maybe more otoso. Then we all go to Shinto shrine to pray for the blessing of the New Year. So, everyone in Japan gets into the spirit of Oshogatsu, enjoying the symbolism and beautiful customs of the New Year, like a wish on the Daruma dolls. But the wish that I made for wealth all those years ago came true, because I make a good living as a vendor now. Every year since, I wish for happiness, a different form of wealth. I find happiness in sharing my family and cultural traditions with curious new friends like all of you. Well, because of this time with you, I think my wish has come true. Yes. Yay! Yatta! I have spoken too long. I must get back to selling the Daruma dolls. But before I go, I would like to leave you with this New Year's wish. 皆さん、どうぞ良いお年をお迎えください。May your Daruma's eyes be painted in each and every year, and all your wishes come true! どうもありがとうございます。And if you need one, Daruma's for sale! Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
ありがとうございます。And people that want to take a picture with the Daruma doll.
Good evening, and welcome to the Candlelight Processional. Tonight's presentation is under the baton of conductor Christopher Confessori. Christopher is the music director of the Brevard Symphony Orchestra and the principal pops conductor for the Alabama Symphony Orchestra. Please welcome to the stage the Voices of Liberty and the EPCOT Candlelight Processional. everyone. Please welcome this evening's special guest narrator, Luis Fonsi.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome. How's everybody doing? I can tell this is going to be a beautiful crowd. My name is Luis Fonsi. So happy to be here with you today. This is such a beautiful show. Thank you. Yo también te amo. I'm not sure if you know, but Walt Disney began the tradition of the Candlelight Processional at Disneyland over 60 years ago. In the time since, literally millions of guests have enjoyed the Christmas story, the traditional carols, and especially the glorious music of the holiday season. To continue this marvelous heritage, I invite you to sit back and enjoy our magnificent orchestra and our awesome, and I mean awesome, singers. So now, let us begin. In the 6th month, the angel Gabriel was sent from God to a city of Galilee named Nazareth, to a virgin who was betrothed to a man whose name was Joseph of the house of David. And the virgin's name was Mary. And he came to her and said, "Greetings, O favored one, the Lord is with you." But she was greatly troubled at the saying, and tried to discern what sort of greeting this might be. And the angel said to her, "Do not be afraid, Mary, for you have found favor with God. And behold, you will conceive in your womb and bear a son, and you shall call his name Jesus." And it came to pass, those days, a decree went out from Caesar Augustus that all the world should be registered. And all went, each to his own town. And Joseph also went up from Galilee, from the town of Nazareth, to Judea, to the city of David, which is called Bethlehem, to be registered with Mary, his betrothed, who was with child. And while they were there, the time came for her to give birth. And she gave birth to her firstborn son, and wrapped him in swaddling clothes, and laid him in a manger, because there was no place for them in the inn. And in the same region, there were shepherds out in the field, keeping watch over their flock by night. And an angel of the Lord appeared to them, and the glory of the Lord shone around them, and they were filled with great fear. And the angel said to them, "Fear not, for behold, I bring you good news of great joy that will be for all the people. For unto you is born this day in the city of David a Savior, who is Christ the Lord." And suddenly there was with the angel a multitude of the heavenly host, praising God and saying, "Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace, goodwill towards all." When the angels went away from them into heaven, the shepherds said to one another, "Let us go over to Bethlehem and see this thing that has happened, which the Lord has made known to us." And they went with haste and found Mary and Joseph and the baby lying in a manger. And when they saw it, they made known the saying that had been told them concerning this child. And all who heard it wondered at what the shepherds told them.
Do you see what I see?
Now after Jesus was born in Bethlehem of Judea in the days of Herod the king, behold, wise men from the east came to Jerusalem, saying, "Where is he who has been born King of the Jews? For we saw his star when it rose in the east, and have come to worship him." And when they saw the star, they rejoiced with exceeding great joy.
Mountains and valleys, and let them each night.
And behold, the star that they had seen went before them until it came to rest over the place where the child was. And going into the house, they saw the child with Mary, his mother, and they fell down and worshipped him. Then, opening their treasures, they offered him gifts, gold, and frankincense, and myrrh.
Sleeping.
When the wise men had come and gone, and the angels had flown off to spread the good news, a quiet settled over the stables in that little town of Bethlehem. Alone for the very first time, Mary and Joseph looked down at their beautiful baby, sleeping peacefully in the manger. All at once, the worry, the joy, the bewilderment, and the awe they felt for this tiny child washed over them. They felt the magnitude of what had just occurred and wondered what the future would bring for them. In the stillness of the evening, they watched as Jesus slept, listening for the soft sounds of his breath, for the rustle of hay in the night breeze, hearts swelling with the wonder of all he would become. For all the miracles of Jesus Christ, the Prince of Peace himself was a man, a human being. And he walked through this world in the most human way possible, with love. He didn't have much, but what he did have, he shared, and it became plenty. Food, water, shelter, care. He met the world around him with empathy, saw hunger, and shared the food from his plate, saw thirst and poured for them from his own cup, saw sickness and offered his time for their healing, soothed them with his human hands. Jesus Christ found it in his earthly heart to give of himself to the people who loved him and even to the people who betrayed him, to all people. That a baby in a manger could grow to become a man who taught a world of people what it means to love one another. That's the spirit of this season. And it lives inside each and every one of us. The greatest joy of being human is to love one another. And when we share that love, that is the greatest gift of all.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her gift. Let every heart remember in bloom, and heaven and nature sing.
To everyone joining us this evening, thank you. I have sincerely enjoyed being here with you, and I hope you have enjoyed this Candlelight Processional. Muchísimas gracias a todos por estar aquí esta noche. Les deseo felices fiestas y feliz Navidad. Merry Christmas to everyone. But before you go, we'd like to leave you this evening with one final wish. holiday season means something different to everyone. Across languages and customs, we all have traditions that we hold dear. We pass them down and share them with one another at every opportunity. Because ultimately, the message at the heart of all our celebration is a simple one that stands the test of time. Peace on earth, goodwill to all.
We'd like to take a moment to extend our sincere thanks to our sign language interpreter, guest choir, orchestra, conductor, the Voices of Liberty, and to tonight's guest narrator, Luis Fonsi, as well as all of you. How wonderful it is to come together and celebrate the sentiments of the season. We hope you enjoy the rest of your night at the EPCOT International Festival of the Holidays, presented by Advent Health. We remind you to check your holiday passport or My Disney Experience app for information about the other holiday offerings here at EPCOT, and for our nighttime spectacular, EPCOT Forever. From all of us at the Walt Disney World Resort, we wish you and yours a meaningful holiday season and the happiest of New Years.
Bonjour to everyone. Welcome to Canada. Welcome everyone to EPCOT's International Festival of the Holidays. We are the Canadian Holiday Voyageurs. Happy holidays, everyone! Welcome everyone! Thank you for joining us on our musical journey across Canada during this wonderful holiday season. I am April, and again we are the Canadian Holiday Voyageurs. And the first song we did for you is a Canadian holiday favorite called the Christmas Jig. Now my friends, the band and I have traveled here from many different parts of Canada in order to share with you our own unique regional holiday traditions. Now each one of us comes with a different part of the story, because Canada is truly a nation of many different cultures. For example, my good friend Jason right here, he is from Alberta. Now here is the style of music they share in his part of the country during the holidays. Take it away.
indulge me, join me as I go home for the holidays to Quebec. Now, in my part of the country, we celebrate the holidays with a big feast called Le Réveillon. And that is where all of my family and friends gather together for some great food and a wonderful celebration. And I'm hoping that Père Noël has something really good for me this year. You all know who that is, right? Well, of course you do. You might know him as Santa Claus. But whether you know him as Santa Claus or Père Noël, before he visits, it's time for Le Réveillon! earlier, Canada is a nation of many different cultures, and certainly one of the great things we honor is the cultural traditions of our Indigenous First Nation Native people. Now, the youngsters in the First Nation sing Christmas carols in order to appease the mysterious Nalayuks to earn their presents. So in honor of that tradition, we invite you all to sing with us now and earn your presents from the Nalayaks. Story of holiday celebrations in Canada without including those wonderful traditions contributed by the English, the Irish, and even some of those Scottish influences on our national heritage. For example, like the mysterious, mischievous Bells Nichols, who help Santa figure out who's been naughty or who has been nice. And then you have the mummers. They'll knock on your door and they won't go away without a hot toddy or a Christmas cake. The celebration of the 12 days of Christmas, and so many other festivities. So in honor of those English and Celtic roots, here's an example of the musical sounds you would hear in Newfoundland, Ontario, and Nova Scotia. What's that noise out by the porch door? Give a raise, mummers, let's run to your with a grin. Honey, mama's nice, mama's nice. Don't bother to stow. We'll wipe up the water soon after you go. If you can, I know someone sweet. We'll see if you know who. Oh, there's big ones and small ones, tall
All right, everyone. There's obviously a lot more storytellers to be seen, and we'll be back. EPCOT's Festival of the Holidays is running until December 30th. We will return for more, because we didn't get to see nearly all of the storytellers. I believe there's like 5 or 6 left that we need to see. So we will definitely be back, and we'll probably see the Candlelight Processional again. Maybe, who knows. So we'll see you next week. So until then, bye now.